Let us pray. Miss Swift, kindly lead the prayer. Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. God bless everyone. I am Judith Marcel and I will be your English teacher for today. How are you today? Okay, that's good to hear. Before you may take your seats, kindly pick up some pieces of papers under your chair. Is that clear? Okay, very good. Who is absent today? Oh, none. None? Very good. Class, do we have any assignments? Please pass your assignments in the center aisle. Within 1 minute, all papers must be in front. Is that clear? Okay. Before we will start, I will be laying down the rules to be followed inside the classroom. First, please raise your right hand if you want to answer or if you have a question. Second, please silent your mobile phones. And third, please avoid unnecessary movements and listen attentively while the teacher or someone is talking in front. Is that clear? Okay, very good. Who can still remember our previous lesson? Anyone from the class? Yes, Miss Shane. Okay, thank you, Miss Shane. Okay, class, our topic last meeting was all about sentences. Who can give me the 4 types of sentences? Mr. Nathan, any idea? Oh, you forgot? No worries. Thank you, Mr. Nathan. Anyone from the class who can give me the 4 types of sentences? Yes, Miss Chantel. Okay. Thank you, Miss Chantel. The 4 types of sentences are the declarative, imperative, interrogative, and the exclamatory sentences. Are there any questions regarding our topic yesterday? None? Okay. Now I will be going to present a video and I want you to listen attentively. Is that clear, students? Okay.
Smile and learn. Oh, it's so hot. Hey there. I'm making some strawberry popsicles. It's steaming hot today, and I really wanted to have one. But for them to stay solid, I'd have to put them in the freezer like these ones and wait for a while. Really? You don't know what a solid is? It's one of the states of matter. Don't worry, I'll tell you all about them right away. Matter, the substance all things are made of, exists in 3 states: liquid, like this strawberry juice; solid, like this popsicle; and gas, like the water vapor coming out of this pot. Everything you drink is in its liquid state. Matter, in its liquid state, takes on the shape of the container, and its volume always stays the same. Particles are separated and can move freely. Can you see how they're moving? They look like they're dancing. The popsicles we eat are solid. Matter in its solid state is characterized by having a fixed shape and volume. Particles are held together in an organized structure. See? Lastly, the gaseous state. The vapor coming out of the pot is a gas. Matter, in its gaseous state, can change its volume and shape, taking up the space of its container. See? Particles are well separated and can move freely. Look, they move like crazy. Did you get the idea? Let's recap a little. Matter exists in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. Solid matter has a definite shape and volume. Particles are well organized and held closely together. Liquid matter takes on the shape of its container, occupying always the same space. Besides, particles have a fixed shape or volume. Its particles are well separated and can move freely. That is all about states of matter. Very interesting, isn't it? Well, I'm leaving now. I won't sell any popsicles if I don't. See you around.
Since you already know the difference between the solid, liquid, and gas, let us proceed to the activity. Through the use of the graphic organizer, I want you to compare and contrast the following words that I will be going to read. The following words are taking up the space in each container, particles are separated and can move freely, volume stays the same, change volume and shape, well organized and held closely together, definite shape and volume. Done? Okay, let us check your answers. Okay, very good. All of your answers are correct. I am very pleased that you were able to listen attentively and got the correct answer. Okay, I have here a jumbled letters. All you have to do is to arrange these letters to its correct or exact words. Is it clear? Okay. We will check your answers later. For now, I will going to present another video, and I want you to listen carefully because after the video, I will going to ask a question. Understand? Okay.
Hello and welcome to Teachings and Education, Graphic Organizers, a teaching strategy. Organize knowledge and ideas using semantics and symbols. So, let's first consider why educators should use graphic organizers. Graphic organizers are research-based and have been effectively used for years in education. Graphic organizers can be used in almost any grade level and any subject as well. Students get bombarded with information each lesson, and unfortunately, they often can't make connections between the information. Graphic organizers help students make connections between ideas and information. These organizers can also be used as a tool for students to study and review information. With graphic organizers, the information is concise and broken down into visual format. Teachers can use graphic organizers as classroom assignments as well. Get the kids working actively. We can now take a look at some different types of graphic organizers. The first type is a comparison graphic organizer. The most famous and common example is the Venn diagram. It's two overlapping circles with similarities placed in the overlapping section. The next type is a concept geo. Several examples include spider webs, mind map, webbing. You have a central idea with supporting ideas branching off. The next type is a descriptive organizer. A T-chart is probably the most familiar example. It has been used to describe attributes of various living things, but also used as a comparison using pros and cons. The fourth example is a sequence graphic organizer. Sequence graphic organizers have to do with timing. A great example of a sequence geo is a chain of events organizer. Right now, I'll walk you through a filled out example of a cause and effect graphic organizer, which is most frequently used in a social studies course. Here's the outline of what the organizer should look like. It has 3 circles, 3 arrows, and 3 boxes. The circles are the causes, the boxes are the effects. We'll use, for example, the Revolutionary War. You have British troops placed in Boston streets. That leads to the Boston Massacre and the murder of Crispus Attucks. Next was the Stamp Act, enforcing taxes on the colonies. That led to the rebels terrorizing tax collectors. And lastly, Thomas Paine writes a book called Common Sense, which helped spark and galvanize the revolution. So right now I want to say thank you for your time and subscribe to this channel.
In from the class, who can tell me what did you notice in the video? And from that video, what would be a topic for today? Mr. Ken? Okay, thank you, Mr. Ken. Mr. Ken thinks that our topic is all about organizers. Our topic for today is all about everybody please read. Organizing information in various ways using graphic organizers. I want you to listen carefully because at the end of the lesson, you are expected to everybody please read the objectives. Or information in various ways, outlining graphic representations and etc. Define graphic organizers and identify various graphic. So, based from the video earlier, what do you think is a graphic organizer? Anybody from the class? In your own idea, what is graphic organizer? Yes, Miss Swift? Okay, thank you, Miss Swift. So, there are many different forms of graphic organizers, each with its unique way of organizing and displaying of information and specific bits of there are many different forms of graphic organizers, each of its different and unique way of organizing and displaying bits of information. Graphic organizers so everybody please read. The graphic organizers are visual and displays that organize ideas and demonstrate relationships between different information and concepts. So like what I've said a while ago, there are many different forms of graphic organizers, but I choose only 5 of them. The following examples are a sampling of different types that teachers utilize to help students to organize their thoughts, develop reading strategies, and become stronger writers. So everybody please read the following examples of graphic organizers. So number 1 is a T-chart. It helps organize ideas into 2 columns and examine 2 components of an object, concept, or events. So this is what a T-chart looks like. Number 2 is the concept map. It shows relationships between the main idea and other information. Concepts or ideas are represented in circles or boxes and are linked to related ideas with arrows. So this is what concept map looks like. This is the main idea and this is the related ideas. So number 3 is the main idea wave. It starts with a central idea and branches out into related ideas and details or sub-ideas, sometimes referred to as spider or semantic maps. This type of graphic organizer is used primarily for brainstorming and generating ideas for planning or writing purposes. So this is the main idea web, or sometimes spider web. 4 is the Venn diagram. It is Venn diagram is very common. It is used to compare and contrast two or more groups of things by visually displaying their similarities and differences in two or more circles that overlap. Similarities between topics is presented where a circle from one category overlaps with a circle from another category. So this is the Venn diagram. So number 5 is a sequence chart or flow diagram. Presents a series of steps or events in order. So sequence chart is from it should be in order. This is what a sequence chart look like. Can anyone tell me how many graphic organizers I've mentioned a while ago? Yes, Miss Shane? Okay, very good. There are 5 graphic organizers that I've mentioned a while ago. What are those 5 graphic organizers? Yes, Mr. Ray? Excellent. The 5 graphic organizers are the sequence chart, the main idea wave, the Venn diagram, the concept map, and the T-chart. Now, let us check your answers in the jumbled letters. Okay, very good. All of your answers are correct. So I have here I have heard two fold. Now let's proceed to the another activity. I have heard 2 folded papers, and each papers contains a different types of graphic organizers and its content. All you have to do is to answer let's proceed to the next activity. I have heard 2 folded papers, and each papers contains a different types of graphic organizers. So, and its content. All you have to do is to answer answer the proper arrangement of the following words or sentences in the Manila paper and paste your work on the board. Now I will group you into 2. Each groups will choose one representative to pick one of these 2 folded papers. Are the instructions clear? Okay. Since all group already picked a topic, each groups will be given 5 minutes to answer and finish the activity. You will be graded based on this criteria. Teamwork is 20 points and correct usage of the graphic organizers 30 points, a total of 50 points. I will be giving you 5 minutes to answer, and your time starts now. So, time is up. Time is over. Please place your work on the board. This is the work of Group 1. And this is the output of group 2. Group 2 is using a t-chart to get their answer from so this is the output of group 2 using the t-chart, its cause and effect. So excellent answers. All of your answers are correct. So group 1 got 50 points and group 2 also got 50 points. Okay, our next activity is through the use of a concept map, write the proper sequence of the given words in the organizer. So let's check your answer. So breed is made of wet and growth and field. So living things are plants, grass is a plant, and cow eats grass. Cow is an animal. Living things is also an animal. Dog is an animal also. So you got the correct answers and your answers are correct. So I am very pleased that you listened very well. Now I will group you into 2 and you need to do the following task. You will be given 5 minutes to complete the task or to do the task. Group 1, you will be recall your daily routines using the concept maps. And group 2, you will be using the t-chart and answer the cause and effect of plants. You will be given graded based on the same criteria. Teamwork is 20 points. Correct usage of the graphic organizers 30 points, a total of 50 points. So you may start now. Okay, done. This is the output of group 1. Recalling their daily routines. So daily routine. So take a shower and get dressed. Have breakfast before going to school. Have lunch, then go home. Cook dinner, then eat dinner. Watch TV, then go to bed. And watch TV, then go to bed. And this is the output of group 2. Using the t-chart, the causes and effects of floods. The causes are extremely weather, thunderstorm, urbanization, climate change, and poor natural drainage. The effects are loss of life, disease, property loss or damage, destruction of crops and livestock. So group 1 got 50 points. And group 2 also got 50 points. So, your answers are all correct. Excellent answers, students. Very well understood our topic. And now, using the Venn diagram, I want you to compare and contrast bats and birds. Okay, let us check your answer. Birds lay eggs, have feathers, have a beak, while bats live young, have fur, and have teeth. Their similarities are they are both has 2 legs, warm blood, vertebrate, 4 limbs modified as wings. Okay. So explain the difference between concept maps and main idea web. Yes, Miss Leaf. Okay. The concept map is a visual organization and representation of knowledge, while the main idea web is a great word for mapping as well as brainstorming ideas. Excellent. Very good answer, class. For our assignments, for those who got the scores of 0 to 7, choose a topic to compare and contrast using this graphic organizer. Then for those who got the scores of 8 to 10, choose 3 out of the 5 graphic organizers that I've mentioned earlier. Then choose a topic. Then answer it using your chosen graphic organizers. Understand? Okay. That's all. Thank you and God bless.